here we are, Brian and Vic. Hi, say hi,
Hello.
Vic. And
Say hi,
we are
Vic.
the Quiver.
We're happy. We're happy. We're
Yeah,
happy
we are
during
happy.
in this
Bakit nga ba?
recording. Yes.
Ano
Go
bang nangyari
Ateneo eh.
today?
Go
Go
Ateneo.
Ateneo 1 and 5.
1-5. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So
Trust
we're the
in tab.
Quiver.
Trust in tab, pre. Trust in trust
In
in
tab
tab.
we trust. Hashtag.
Trust in tab. Kahit walang recruit, trust in tab.
Ayan. We're the Quiver. We're going to preview the biggest game of this weekend. UE versus Adamson. Big game yan, di ba?
Big game
Kasi
yun. Yes, yes, yes. Big
di
game
mo alam
kasi
sinong Final Four.
Adamson
Crazy.
naghahabol din ng panalo yan. UE is on a 4-game winning run. So big game yan. Big game yan.
Definitely. But the game after that is what we're going to talk about
Wag na.
really. It's
Wag
less.
na. Wag na.
Yeah,
UE
everyone's
Adamson
talking
na lang
about,
i-preview
no?
natin. Joke lang. Joke, joke lang.
Well,
Baka
the
yung mga
candidate
sponsor
is,
natin magalit sponsor natin.
oo nga. The other candidate is FEU UST. Kasi nagsabi si
Big game din
Christian
yan.
Chambers eh.
Big game din
Oo,
yan.
sabi si Pido daw,
Big
abangan
game
niya.
din yan eh. Oo.
But to
Tsaka si
be
Mix
more
Pangilinan,
serious,
baka mag-breakout game na si Mix Pangilinan.
oo, kalaban niya si
Nilalait
EJ
nila
pa eh.
ngayon eh. Nilalait nila eh. Malay nyo, mag-big game yan sa FU, yari kayo. Ano pa yun?
Yeah, that's the thing with the UAP, no? We never know what to
Oo.
expect.
Oo.
So, now we're
May
going to talk
parity,
about,
pre. May parity.
oh, parity.
Unpredictable.
Oh, hindi mo
Unpredictable.
talaga masasabi. Parang yung mga
Oo.
predictions so far, hit and miss eh. Kasi
Oo.
hindi talaga on the day.
Yung
Hindi
ano
siya
ba,
magic eh.
Bray?
Kasi sa ibang liga
Pwede
yung
ba natin
magic.
sabihin humahabol sa Magic? Parang ganun ba?
Pwede nga
Humahabol
eh.
sa Magic?
Konti,
Kasi
konti pa, konti pa.
iba yung Magic ni NCAA. Iba rin yung Magic dun, pre. Oh,
Iba
di ba?
talaga. As
Sunugan
in, you
taya
have to
dun eh.
see it.
Sunugan taya.
You have to see it to believe it. Yun yung tipong
Sunugan
kapag
ng taya
sabi
sa
mo, kung may
NCAA.
slogan yung NCAA, dapat yun yung slogan nila. And
Bira.
and we'll see them
Tama,
against
5. Yeah.
UAP.
5 na.
Nalo tayo doon 3-2. And that was a long series. We learned a lot about each other. But the fun thing now is it's another learning moment, as Coach Topex would say. Kasi, I mean, yes, Lasal, UP, it's the same teams, but not necessarily the same players, if that makes sense. As in, alam naman natin na yung core pretty much for both teams may nag-emerge dyan. Ambao and Kagulangan are there. But may mga nawala din like Nela and Cancino. So, let's go with the tail of the tape. Vic, let's look at the records. UP sitting at the top 6-0 and tayo a game behind 5-1. What are the interesting statistical categories you want to highlight entering this game against the Fighting Maroons?
Pero bago tayo magpunta ng stats, maganda yun na bring up mo kanina eh. Na, tawag dito, same key players, but I guess yung supporting cast nag-iba entirely. I think mas nag-iba entirely for us compared to UP, I should say. Kasi yung sa UP parang it's ang talagang nakita mo nagbago, they just beef up to replace Malik. Yung kung ano yung contributions ni Malik, they just got si QMB and si Danny Stevens, no, to replace yung production na nabibigay ni Malik. So I think mas madami on our side na nagpalit as far as supporting cast is concerned. Kasi Eva nawala, si Mark Nonoy, I'm referring to Mark Nonoy. Mark nawala, Poli bigla din nawala. So parang sa atin yung I should say mas madami yung kailangang gawing adjustments on our side kasi mas maraming contributors na nawala as compared sa UP. So that's one I think for me that's one interesting thing to see. So para at this point of the season, masasabi ko mas may fluidity si UP in a way kasi nga pakiramdam ko parang mas konti lang yung kailangan nila i-adjust from their core team to ano yung yung area that they need to beef up on, tawag dito roster wise which is yung nga yung front line nila. unlike sa atin, I think you you need to add the point guard and the wing, and we also added Henry. So parang tayo yung hindi naman nangangapa, but I think mas sa atin yung mas may adjustments pagdating sa bright lights of the UAAP as compared to UP. Tapos, sige, to your question, statistical categories pinag-uusapan natin kanina before we started this recording. Yun nga, sa offense, sobrang close ng mga stats natin on offense. Wala ka halos, almost wala ka halos ma-separate. If we are not 1 and 2, basta lagi tayong magkasunod, whether 2 and 3, 3 and 4, 4 and 5, basta lagi tayong magkasunod ni UP on the offensive categories. As far as offensive categories is concerned, nag pull out ako dito nung stats natin, care of Boss Pong Ducanes, ating
Shout out.
stats, the Sultan of Stats natin. Wala eh. So, I think ang siguro on offense pa lang to before we go to the defensive part. I think on offense, sa akin medyo glaring na mas turnovers. I think that's one. UP is just committing around 14 turnovers a game. Tayo, we are committing 19 turnovers a game. And another thing that we can take a look at, we've been committing 5 less fouls than UP. Anything sa offense, pagtapos niyan, wala. It's just really close all throughout. Ang masyadong wala akong masyadong makitang separation between those two teams. That's on offense. But I think pagdating sa defense, dun tayo mas may makikitang
Yeah.
insights. Wait lang.
But before we go to defense, I want to ask,
Sige.
since nabanggit mo yung turnovers, parang if we're just gonna look back on what we remember from our first 6 games so far, we can categorize yung types of turnovers that we commit.
Mm-hmm.
So there are the loose passes, there
Mm-hmm.
are the dribbling infraction, so traveling, double dribble, lifting, everything there. And then there are also the illegal screens and the charging fouls.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
So what do you consider na parang the most dangerous ones that we can commit against this UP team?
Syempre, yung I think we can go on dun sa nagbibigay, I think, para sa akin, the handang turnovers, we call it live ball turnovers. Yun naman yung talagang masama. Kasi most of the time, those live ball turnovers results to opponents' turnover points. So if we'll take a look at that one, we're one of the worst teams on that category. Bigay tayo ng 15 turnover points per game. So, palagi ko tong inaano na sige, okay lang yan kasi it's a dead ball turnover. We can set our defense up. Okay lang yan. Pero pag live ball turnover, hala patay. Kasi it really automatic 2 points na yan to your opponent. So mas medyo nakakainis if you are giving away live ball turnovers and easy baskets on the other end for your opponent. So yun. So okay lang sa atin mag-turnover basta siya, dead ball para nakakaset yung ating defense. Kasi titingnan natin UP turnovers. There's sila 14.6 a game. So yun, hindi natin we're the highest turnover committing team in the league, so we can't give away live ball turnovers. Kundi although tayo naman din nag-average ng 14.33 turnover points, no, pero same thing, we can't allow UP also to get in their groove to score easy baskets, kundi wala. It's factor yan. O if we'll win or lose on Sunday.
I agree. Kasi, for example, while watching the UP-UST game, which was UP's last game before us, at least twice, Francis Lopez was able to intercept a pass and go for a
Diba?
dunk on the fast
Ano
break.
yan eh.
So
Pampataas ng ano yan
easy,
eh, pampataas ng crowd yan
kumpiyansa.
eh.
Exactly. And I mean, yung UP crowd pa lang, alam na natin na even if wala pa silang play, they can get loud and what more if
Yeah,
we feed them those kinds of plays.
correct.
And then I want to let you talk more about the defensive stats naman kasi kanina sinabi mo you're going to discuss them
Ayan,
after.
sige. I think on defense, ang nakita ko naman dito is points in the paint allowed. Kasi si UP gives up 24 paint points. Tayo naman, namimigay tayo ng 30 paint points. Probably because siguro factor in dito yung we are allowing 15 turnover points eh. So siguro karamihan doon mga layups
Yeah.
on the other end. So tingin ko yun yung para sa akin yung turnover points allowed contributes to the paint points allowed uh, per game. So I think yan yung isang ano natin, isang watch out natin. But I think half court we must not give that much high of a paint point. So ako tingin ko dito puro galing sa fast break ng ano kalaban natin tong paint yung 30 paint points na binibigay natin per game. I think next one to look at we're the best team in the league giving free throws to our opponents. So it's good kasi it means na we are playing defense uh without giving shooting fouls to our opponents. While on the other end, si UP medyo mataas mamigay ng free throws sa mga kalaban nila. They are giving 26 free throws sa mga kalaban nila. So whether it be shooting foul or getting into foul early, yun yung ano dyan, yun yung factor na pwede natin siguro i-take advantage kasi UP is committing 24 fouls a game. So that's one thing. So kaya siguro nakakapag yung 24 fouls na yon, it results to them giving 26 free throws sa kalaban nila. So it's something that we can take advantage of, and syempre it doesn't end going to the free throw line and getting free throw attempts. So syempre it's another thing for us to convert and make UP pay on those free throw attempts na binibigay nila. So, apart from that, I think yun yung ano natin dito. The others, it's still it's still the same. Almost hindi tayo talaga nagkakalayo dito. Ito isa pa siguro second chance points allowed. So, we're the second best team in the league allowing second chance points from our opponents at 8 second chance points per game. UP is the worst team. They allow 12 to 13 second chance points per game. So that's something that we can take advantage also with given the front line that we have. Ito, magandang tignan to na it means ano to eh. It means effort stats to mga to eh. So if we can, 'di ba? Like nung ano, pang to UST game pa lang yan na yung pinipreach ng team and ni Coach Topex na we outworked UST. So I think it's a good mantra again on Sunday na we should outwork UP if we want to win. Not just on Sunday, but I think for the rest of the season, it's the perfect recipe if you want to achieve that far. If you want to achieve that far this season, or in every season for that matter, kailangan mo talaga i-outwork yung kalaban mo. So hustle points do really count. So yan yung mga ano. So I think for UP it's the turnover points. I think for us we can capitalize on the paint points and yung second chance points. So ayun tama. Ano yun? Medyo ano kasi yun yung ano diyan, yun yung mga pwede natin tignan na stats which goes down to pwede natin i-conclude siguro given the numbers since almost mirror tayong dalawa ng UP Bray. Ano pa rin talaga, magandang outcome sa mga numbers na to is hustle pa rin talaga. Hustle, activity, yung energy mo, it will help. It will definitely help on Sunday to deliver that much needed win for both Lasal or kay UP. Yung ano nga siya. So, maganda lang. Maganda kasi na hindi siya mauuwi sa may X's and O's pa rin naman na factor but at the end of the day if you do the intangibles kasi hindi naman lahat na tuturo sa X's and O's yung effort mo, yung effort to rebound, effort to think, read about the ano situations kasi hindi naman ano it's normal na yung game plan at some point hindi siya masusunod eh. So it really depends on your read and react instincts. So yan yung maganda diyan. Based on the numbers that we have on both offense and defense at the end of the day, utak utak pa rin. Utakan pa rin yung name of the game and yung effort. How bad do you want to get that win? Even if we're just in the elimination round, syempre kailangan andyan na yung tangibles in you to help you win games.
Okay, I want to ask you kasi nung tinignan mo and tinignan ko din actually before we do this episode. Interesting sa akin na in terms of production, mirrored tayo. Almost the same numbers. Nag-overlap lang. Sometimes it's UP better than us. Sometimes it's
Yep,
Lasal
or
better
tayo
than
better
them.
than them. Mm-mm.
But I think the interesting nugget that I want to raise to this discussion is how come has UP managed to always win their games by double digits tapos tayo naman parang mas malayo yung variation ng results natin. Do you think it's down to how opponents prepare for us versus how they prepare versus UP? Or is it nigigil ba yung UP na, oh, they have a chip on their shoulder, they lost back-to-back finals, so they really want to prove or they really want to break that barrier to win the championship this time?
Ano kasi we had a 30-point beat down on
Mm.
Adamson.
And then
We beat
21
UST
points in USD,
by 21 and UP beat those two
Ateneo
teams in
by
close
13.
to top a case to case basis kasi unang-una there's still a difference on the materials that you have and there's still a difference on what type of substitution patterns you want to use for a game. Kasi for example, kanina hindi nga yata halos tama ba? Parang hindi halos pinalaro yata si Maymay or he didn't play at all.
Wala, hindi siya pinaglaro kasi
'Di
he
ba?
was,
So,
according to the courtside reporter, under the weather.
alam mo 'yun, iba't ibang iba't ibang approach kada game. So I think that that puts into play yung observation mo na ano differences na in the wins and losses in the wins and losses as far as we are concerned and all the 6 wins ni season. So yun, it hindi lang siya on how our opponents prepare against us, but syempre tayo din how do we approach that game. So it's yun yung ano din doon, yun yung ano, I think that's the most important. Those are the most important factors kung bakit ano pa rin kahit identical tayo statistically there are still differences on which games we won in a lopsided manner, may close games and similarly to UP, may mga close games kahit papano and it's not an entirely first to fourth quarter blowouts for UP. There are still certain facets of the game na pag they just need that one they just need that window or opportunity to make a good run and then basically that's the ball game. So yun, iba-ibang approach eh. So it really boils down to the team's approach in the game as well.
Yeah, and I think safe to say for both teams, we will really approach this in the most serious possible way to the point na UP even had to really just give plenty of players minutes kanina una just to manage their load, I guess, because they have fewer rest days than us heading into the Sunday's game. So yeah, Sunday game. So let's talk about matchups naman. Who do you think will be the key guys for our team considering na UP yung matchup? Kasi syempre, di ba, may specific guys na tayo in mind who will definitely lead the team. But who do you think will accompany them in terms of having a good game to deliver a good result?
And X factor sa akin si Doy Voris. Kasi I know for sure alam na natin kung anong makukuha natin from Kevin and Michael. So kay Emphil. So we just need to take a look at the other cast ng team natin. Ako, best case effort natin kung ano yung nangyari nung USD game, yun din yung mangyari sa atin ulit on Sunday wherein Kevin doesn't need to do all the work and everybody chips in. Especially yun nga kasi we had I think five to six players or five players in double digit scoring nung Sunday. So I'm hoping to have that same I hope na ma-replicate natin yung ganong klaseng effort ulit kasi it's nice. Hindi alam ng kalaban sinong babantayan nila but definitely this UP team has more quality than UST. So let's see. Pero yun sa akin factor para sa akin sana maganda ilaro on Sunday si I think even siguro si Makalalag and Bolyena getting good games from them is really huge. It will be really huge if they will be able to contribute kasi frontline natin more or less medyo steady siya eh. Kevin, Michael, and Raven eh. So sila medyo alam natin medyo steady contributor sila in a way. So I'm not sure with Henry kasi medyo din si Henry. So not naman on off, parang high low din si Henry. So I'm also hoping na he will have a good game on Sunday. Pero yun, ang ano sa akin si Doy and si Boris yung X factors for me. If they will be able to play well and contribute, I think medyo mahihirapan tayong talunin on Sunday.
Oh, just to add, because I agree, Boris Marsigan and Verdungo, they've shown flashes of brilliance this season. Si Boris mas recent, so we have to give him props for that. He knows na merong opportunity to deliver much needed contribution for our team, and he's stepping up to the plate, which is nice. We encourage that. Pero those two guys, they're playing in their first year for Lasal. I would add these two players then to that list. Siguro si Earl Abadam at saka si CJ Austria. Just because they've already been here, they've already faced UP and
Mm-hmm.
I mean more than 5 times, diba? At least. Kasi if I'm not mistaken, third year na ba pareho sila? Something like that. Are they in their third year na?
The parang fourth na yata si
Si
CJ.
oh, si
I
mhm.
think mas nauna yata si Earl if I'm not mistaken by one.
Yeah, basta
Mas
pero
nauna
yun,
si
the
CJ
point,
for 1 year yata kung di ako nagkakamali.
yeah. So the point stands na these guys already have been through a lot of these kinds of games already. And alam mo yun, nung kausap natin si JV Casio from our episode, which by the way, if you're listening, available lang siya sa
Yes, it's
channels
now
namin.
available.
So
Yep.
feel free to watch and listen whenever you can. It's a fun episode. So gagaya na sinabi ni during his time, what gave them that yabang and angas was seeing it from their
Veterans.
seniors, sina Mac Cardona, Joseph Yo, then it rubbed off sa kanila ni Rico, nila
Pag
Cholo,
di
di
ka pa
ba?
naman
So,
na-rub dun sa dalawang yun, ewan ko na lang, di ba? Mukhang ikaw na yung may problema kung di nag-rub yung kaangasan nila sa'yo, no?
totoo. As in, feeling mo, kapag kasama mo, pag kasama mo sila, di ba, parang ang tangkad nyo lahat. Yung tipong ganun.
Oo,
Or
parang
ang lakas
parang
nyo
lahat
lahat.
pwede mong hamunin ng away pagkakasama mo yung dalawa eh.
Exactly. As in, naalala ko dati pagka pag hindi mo gusto Lasal, parang ayaw mo silang kalaban kasi you already know what's coming. So I
Medyo
guess
ma,
that's
ma
what I'm trying to say
medyo maiinis
sa
ka sa
dalawa.
kanila eh.
Definitely. Buti na lang nasa 10 sila, sa Lasal sila nun. So, hindi, baliktad. As in, tayo, gusto natin sila kasi they're on their side. So, yun yung gusto kong makita dun sa dalawa. They don't have to force it if that's not their personality. But I think for CJ Austria, we can see it more sa character niya. So, yung iniisip ko is not just because we know they can contribute on both offense and defense. But I guess it's also the way they carry themselves as one of the mainstays already in the team. They can safely say that they've already won a lot with Lasal. So I guess I think even some of our fellow fans are clamoring for that. In tipong, I wish this team had that swagger whenever they step on the court. They can back it up because they work hard, like what JV Kasha said in our previous in our episode, diba? So if they have that and then it rubs off to the new guys as well, that would be something na extra layer din. Eh. Not to say na it can win us games automatically, of course not, but it definitely helps in confidence mo through your hard work and your determination to win. I think that's what many of us are seeing. Kasi I think, Vic, I don't want to speak for all of us, pero I think you will agree. If the Lasal community sees players who want to win for Lasal, even if we don't win on the night, masaya tayo eh kasi they were ready to fight for us. Parang ganun yung gusto nating makita sa team natin. Parang matatanggap
Oo naman.
nating matalo tayo. Basta meron silang pinakitang determination sa court na gusto nila manalo or in a stronger way, ayaw nila magpatalo sa kalaban. Yung tipong ganun. Kasi pagka nakita natin in other times, let's just not name names na lang. I mean, marami naman sila and hindi naman all the time. Pero may mga games na we saw our team not there, not there fighting on the court and that's the most disappointing aspect siguro of any defeat. But so far with this team under Coach Topex, even in our losses before, we've seen them try to get the win. And that's something that I hope we can establish regardless of the result on Sunday.
It's okay to lose. It's really part of the game if you lose it, but it really hits different na may certain standards ka sa ano eh, kakanood ko lang nito nung pep talk ni Arteta for ano Arsenal. Cannot accept lowering standards resulting to a loss. It's okay to lose, but to lower your quality of play, which contributed to the defeat, that's what's not acceptable. That becomes unacceptable. Pagka nakita mo na talagang di ka lumaban, talagang ang pangit ng body language mo. But you're right, agree naman ako and I think most of us will agree naman na so far I think I think our body language doesn't say otherwise. Kumbaga, I think every game naman yung team naman natin lumalaban naman sila every game. So I think there should not be an issue pagdating sa ganyan. Tapos going back to the players pa rin, I think CJ, for me, JC, Earl, EJ, I think sila yung magiging primary defenders kay Maymay. So let's wait and see if we have something in store kay Maymay defensively. Similar with Portsky, Maymay is really good operating sa ball screens, pick and rolls. So let's see if we have special pick and roll coverage defense designed for Maymay on Sunday. As evident nung finals matchup natin last year, we love to trap most of the time kung sino man yung ball handling guard ng UP, we just blitz them off the ball screens to create turnovers or make it difficult for them to pass the ball and set up their play. So which ended up nung game 3, the guards ni UP, they would reject the ball screen and try to attack na kagad to the basket and create those defensive reactions from us. So let's see, abangan natin kasi I think that's still the same character ni UP, yung kanilang magandang efficiency when it comes to running those ball screens. So abangan natin if what we have in store for them uh, defensively. So pero yun yung tatlong ano ko. Even si CJ, I know CJ can score, no doubt. Wala na akong dalawang isip diyan. CJ can score and contribute on offense, but I'd like to see him also mang-asar with his type of style of play, mang-asar, just to play the mental game on the players ni
In
UP.
short,
Just
someone
try
has to
to shake
inherit
them
the
off a
ano
little
ba?
bit.
So in
Alin?
short, someone has to inherit the Joaquin Manuel role, no? You would
Oh,
think.
'di ba? With an offense. With an offense.
Uy, no second round natin ba yun or first round, may 7 points yata siya. Something like that.
Oh, 'di ba?
Waki,
So,
if you're listening, hi.
yun yung
You're
ano
welcome
doon, yun
here.
yung ano natin. So, yun yung ano ko doon. When it comes to I think front court matchup naman natin, I think kung hindi even out, I think we give our front court guys a slight edge to UP, since yung front court guys talaga yung primary source of offense natin as compared to yung style of play ni UP na most of their points really comes from their guard play. Yung ano pa rin yung ano pa rin, guard play pa rin talaga yung nagdadala for UP, while for us it's the front court guys. So yan pa yung isang interesting thing to watch on Sunday, if who will prevail. Yung high defensive pressure with these with the length that we have and the front court that we have as compared to efficiency naman itong mga UP guards when it comes to their guard play, which I think it's one of the, you can say, one of the best in the league. Yung ano nila, yung kanilang uh, guard play. So at the end of the day, similar, identical stats all over, but if you come to think of it, magkaiba yung pinanggagalingan ng puntos nung dalawang teams. It's still different, still magkaiba. So parang at the end of the day, there's still something that separates these two teams.
Nabanggit mo kanina, Vic, si Maymay, and we know that he's statistically and also sa ITAS the best player of UP at the moment. But do you also have a few other names sa lineup nila that you want to be wary of if let's say you can relay this to the team, parang ganun. Pero alam, to be clear, hindi.
Oh,
Unless they're listening, ganyan. Pero yan, yung parang if you want to handpick a few names, siguro let's limit to three at most.
I think sa akin still Abadiano, Alarcon, and I think Fortea. Sila yung kasi I think si Fortea maganda ni laro. I think kailan nga ba, kanina or yung last game ni
Adamson
UP? I
and
think,
kanina, I think okay din siya kanina against
'di ba?
UST.
So parang
Alarcon the same.
slowly but surely nakaka-recover na from injury si Terence. And still ano pa rin Diano and Alarcon are still yung primary wing scorers ni uh, sila pa rin yung primary wing scorers ni UP. Siguro I think from yung front line, i-mention ko na rin na medyo matindi rin yung bakbakan sa front line. We should really, front court guys natin should really be able to do the dirty work and outwork UP. Kasi marami na rin for example, nag-improve na rin si Belmonte. Laki din ang improvement niya from last season to this season. So, yun. So, I expect him to play as well and get minutes. So, yun yung natin dyan.
Mhm.
So, yun yung mga players that I think, doon ako takot. Or hindi naman takot. Doon yung,
Attention
ah,
mo.
sila yung sila yung kailangang abangan on Sunday. Sila yung nakikita ko na they can really put numbers and lead the game sa kani-kanila lang, na hindi nila parang they can really take over a game and change its outcome and ultimately give UP the sweep of the first round.
Yan, nabanggit mo yung sweep of the first round. I-mention lang din natin sa episode na as far as you've told us in the post-production in our last recap episode, what we're trying to stop this season if we win against UP is the prospect of having a season sweep, which is 14-0. Kasi, Vic, if you may, ano yung nagbago from previous seasons na pwedeng mangyari this season if UP manages to do that?
If UP ends up 14-0 and we end up as the number 2 team, if I'm not mistaken, wala nang advantage ngayon yung number 2 team pagdating ng step ladder. So it's just all knockout games
Knockout.
from
Yeah.
the number 3 and the number 4 team until yung winner noon facing the number 2 team to have that right to face UP in the finals if UP sweeps and ends the elimination round 14 and 0. So yun yung ano din. So if we will be able to beat UP on Sunday, napakalaking bagay kasi magkakaroon tayo ng Final Four as compared to waiting for another chance in the second round to stop them from making that sweep. Kasi wala nang advantage. Dati kasi meron pang twice to beat a number 2 team. Eh. Ngayon, kung tama pagkakaalala ko, wala nang advantage ngayon yung number 2 team. So, it's just a knockout game pa rin as compared dati na merong twice to beat yung number 2 team pag nag-step ladder playoffs tayo. So yeah, yun yung implication. So even if it's still first round. So tingnan
Oo.
natin, baka naman pagdating ng second round mag-iiba na yung ihip ng hangin diyan.
Exactly.
Magkaroon na rin ng
We've
talo si
seen a
UP,
team
but
that has
we'll see.
won 7-0 na biglang naging 4-3 nung second round FEU 2013. Yung tipong
No,
ganon. It's
pati
before pala,
Ateneo
sorry,
nung
before. Mm.
even Ateneo nung 2004, they were
Mm.
7-0 at the end of the
7-0.
first round, and then Larry Fonasher went down with an ACL that made them and 3-4 ng second round, and then we faced them in a virtual best of three. Kasi tayo naman yung nag-win streak after ng 4-4, tayo naman yung nag-win streak ng second round. So tayong dalawa din talaga ni Ateneo nagtapat. So yan din. Segue lang ng konti dun. But
Interesting,
yun.
no? Kasi both the seasons this happened. 2004
Oh.
and 2013 from recent memory at least. Champion tayo at the end of the season eh. So let's see. I mean not to
So
say
ano?
na ano yan, if may pattern, parang
So
ganun eh.
kailangan 3
Parang
and
ganun.
4.
Hindi,
We'll see,
buti
we'll
at
see.
least with
Tignan
the
natin.
with the win against UST, hindi na natin pagdadaanan yung mga 3 and 4 or 4 and 3 na yan.
Oo,
Kasi
'di ba?
yan talaga
Oo,
yung toss-up
tama.
na records na. Naalala ko frosh year ko sa Lasal, if I may share, 4-3 tayo nun, pero 2-5 yata natapos or 1-6 lang. Sa UP lang nanalo, muntik pa matalo nung
Yep.
game na yun. So
Yeah,
sabi
I
ko,
think
wow. Eh, we
that
ended
was
5-9.
2009, tama ba?
No, 2011, yung final year ni Coach
2011.
Dindo.
Yung last
Winning it
year
in
ni
the
Coach
coffin. Yeah,
Dindo.
exactly. So parang naalala ko yun, uy, 4-3. We are staring at Final Four again. And then
Oh, 'di ba?
pagdating ng
Kasi I
second
think
round, 1-6.
kasi we came from a Final Four stint noong 2010 eh. So kumbaga
Yes.
we have this some sort of a good outlook coming into the
Mm-hmm.
2011 season. Tapos nag 4-3 pa tayo ng first round. So we're hoping to barge into the Final Four in a way kasi kumbaga umasa tayo dahil sa magandang performance nung first round ng team.
Yeah, so the takeaway here is that's why we're mentioning all of this is the first round, it can be a good platform, but it's what you do with your second round then that would determine the
Sobra.
rest of your season. So yung
Yeah.
mga na friends natin sa Katipunan, baka umasa. 1-5. Malay mo daw, mag-8 straight
Oh,
sila, 9
pwede
and
naman.
5, di ba?
Anong ba?
Di ba?
Anong
Di ba?
anong malay natin, 'di ba? Kaya ang bola ay bilog at naglalaro tayo sa court. So, 'di
Exactly.
ba?
Yan
Para
yun.
makita
Walang
natin
nagcha-champion
kung
ng October sa bagong calendar ng UAP. Dati October, champion
wala,
ka na eh.
wala, wala. Dati
Pero
meron
ngayon,
kasi
ano, oo.
yan ang finals dati, October.
Exactly.
October ang
Exactly.
finals
Ayan.
dati.
Ayan. So, we talked about ito, may rematch element eh. People will always say, oh, it's the champions versus the challengers. But also, lumalabas na UP is the better team on paper. The record speaks for itself, ganyan. So, and I think nung press con ni Coach Topex after the UST game, sina he was full of praises sa UP team na to. Pinpoints this matchup as something na we will learn a lot from UP. So is that posturing na parang even if we have the title last season, is it fair to say na UP yung magiging favorite coming into this game? What is your take on that?
I would say yes. Kasi kung titignan mo, mas paper, parang mas malakas pa rin sila eh. Kasi yun nga, they just lost two players. And then they had quality replacements. No? So I think para sa akin, sila yung favorites pa rin this season. But if some of the fans, some of our supporters think otherwise, it's really okay. Wala namang problema dun. I think you have your own reasons to do so why putting Lasal as the favorite and UP is the second favorite. But para sa akin sila yung ano pa rin talaga. Sila yung mas lamang kasi mas konti lang yung kailangan nila palitanin. I do believe that they were able to replace it well. So, yun. So, sila yung ano pa rin for me, sila yung favorites. That's why what's important naman sa first round is just to if we like sa akin get if we get a win on Sunday, syempre napakasaya, but if we lose, it's not the end of the world
I
for
agree.
us kasi parang ano naman nung last year nga ano ba tayo 4-3 nga lang tayo at the end of first round and then
Mhm.
we finished as champions eh. So I think similar approach para sa akin, similar approach again this year. If we win, that's nice. Yippee hey. But if we lose, it's fine. It's really really fine and maraming oras para matuto, ma-correct. So pwedeng siguro posturing kung pwede sigurong posturing na rin in a way setting expectations then based from Coach Topex's words nung Sunday game natin. I think wala namang masama doon eh kasi yun nga it's still an early part of the season. You still try to soak everything up, get those learnings no. While winning some of the game syempre. So yun yung ano do pinaka important kasi ano naman Bray, hindi naman tayo pipitsuging team din eh. So I think we have a very very strong team as well. So kung matuto ka with a strong team as well like UP, it's important down the stretch. Kumbaga, it will just our journey for the back to back this season.
Yeah, I want to say I agree because I really do. I guess if we win on Sunday, it's also something that I wouldn't want us to celebrate too much
Correct.
of. Kasi parang it's not an indication that dahil natalo natin yung isa
Wala
is
yan eh.
na mag-champion ba
It's
tayo.
nothing. It's just one game. It just shows na we can beat UP on that day and that's it. Kasi pagdating ng
Yeah,
second round, pagdating ng playoffs, it's an entirely different ball game, entirely different mindset setting ulit 'yan kasi hindi na biro pagdating ng playoffs, 'di ba? Kumbaga,
totoo.
um mataas na yung level ng elimination round, mas itataas pa siya pagdating ng playoffs where it matters the most.
Yeah. So, pero disclaimer lang we all want Lasal to win here, of
Oo
course.
naman.
But
Oo
syempre
naman.
sinasabi lang namin na it's more of whatever happens in round one for both sides though, not just our side. I
Correct.
think it's a moment na we can afford some mistakes kasi ang dami mo pang oras to recover rather than magkamali ka sa game 3 or sa game 2 ng finals.
Correct.
I
Kasi
think
mas
those
mahirap na hindi
mistakes
ka
make
na
the boss.
makaka-recover doon pag doon ka pa nagkamali.
Exactly. Ano ka na ulit, 9 months ka na ulit bago
Oh, maganda ikaw ulit.
makarecover.
Manganganak ka ulit, manganganak ka.
Parang yung partner ni Kevin.
Oo.
Congrats nga pala.
Yes,
Again, we
congrats.
already
Congrats, Daddy
congratulate.
Kev.
Ano, I just hope he gets enough sleep. Kasi nakikita ko yung IG stories niya eh.
Puro
1
puro
a.m.
bantay talaga eh, no? Grabe.
Ano, siguro isipin niya baka pangalan nung anak niya Harold o kaya Jerry. Para yung pinabantayan niya sa Sunday.
Sir! Ma'am, sir!
Ayun, ito, for our last segment before the derechuhan. So, a wish list lang, maybe three or maybe less than three. Ikaw bahala, Vic. Parang bullet points to. What are your What do you want to for us to happen? Ano yung wish list natin for this game against UP?
Ako ang wish ko is get points, get transition points of defense.
Ayan.
Yun lang talaga. Yun lang yung ano ko doon gusto ko makita. Kasi, oh well, sige. Apart from that, siguro minimize yung turnovers. But I'm not sure how realistic it will be with the style of play that we have. So, mas gusto ko makita na we clamp down on defense and then we score transition points on the other end. Kasi para sa akin, mas deflating yun sa kalaban kaysa yung parang Steph Curry na sobrang init mo sa half court but on the other end, you're not playing defense. So para sa akin, scoring transition baskets off defensive stops. That's what yun yung wish list ko on Sunday kasi sobrang ganda niya panoorin if and I do believe it will paano ba parang mas magkakaroon pa ng takot yung ibang team sa atin when they face us in the second round if we play like that na stop score lang tayo lagi na very, very minimal offensive sets ay ang kinakailangan natin to win ball games. Ako yun. Yun yung ano ko, Bre.
Ako to add to that wish list natin, not very long, which is alam naman natin na it can be long at times, but I guess ang wish ko is just to see that effort in our players. Let's say matambakan man tayo ulit or hindi, manalo man tayo man manambak or hindi. It's the effort eh. Kasi let's take an example of our neighbors and brothers on the other side of Taft. Saint Benilde, they recently won a squeaker against San Sebastian. Pero nung kinakanta nila yung alma mater hymn, everyone wasn't celebrating at all. And Coach
Eh,
Charles Yu
baka may ibang
even
dahilan.
mentioned
Baka may ibang dahilan.
even mentioned ano yun? It
Baka,
was his
baka, may,
most embarrassing win
baka may
in
ibang
his
dahilan,
career.
sir.
Yun nga eh, di natin alam kung ano yung mga dahilan na yan eh.
Dati alam
Pero,
eh, may mga ibang dynamic dyan, sir. Eh.
totoo,
Hindi
lalo
natin
na
alam.
NCAA.
Hindi
Alam naman
natin
natin
alam yan, sir.
NCAA.
Pero hindi, ang
Orlando
ano naman
Magic.
doon, I don't think sige, i-segue na rin natin ng konti
Oo.
since andyan na rin lang naman tayo pinag-usapan
Mm.
natin si Benil na they are also equally dominating right now in the NCAA. Ano eh, kailangan mo ng ganyang mga panalo against alam mo, binabanggit ko to sa GC natin eh, yung walang import. Ang laking bagay din for NCAA kasi nagmumukhang equal lahat ng teams eh. With
Totoo.
that
Yeah.
with that fact na walang foreign student athlete sa kanila, mas nagmumukha silang lahat pantay-pantay, lahat may chance manalo. I mean basta you follow your system, ma-hustle, yung ano nga, hustle points really do matter. Diyan mo yan makikita sa NCAA. Siya yung naglalabas ng parity ng liga na yan eh. So, yun nga, kailangan mo talaga ng ganyang klaseng laro kasi hindi ka mahirap yung maka-experience ka ng close games pag finals na lang. Like UE in 2007 when we won that Redeem Team Championship. Parang natalo ang UE in close games ng finals para na silang tarantang gulay na di na nila alam kung anong how
They
to
were beaten once
how to
and beaten
recover, how to handle.
again.
Wala. They really lost mentally after losing game 1.
Game one.
And I think for CSB, hindi, ano, ang daming laro sa NCAA. 18 games pa yan. So, I mean, yeah, right.
Mm.
I mean, okay lang na hindi sila masaya. But if you come to think of it, you need, it became a character win for them. Which is still not bad. Kasi, you were up big, you didn't fold, you fought until the end, and to win via squeaker, it's a good character win. It will make you tough during the course of the season. Pero yun,
Yeah.
abangan natin if one CSB gets to encounter close games kasi isa nga they just came from a close game loss against Letran
That's right.
nung weekend yun, di ba, Bri? And then
Yung natalo tayo sa UE.
coming into this Baste game, led big, habol si Baste, and then grind it out hanggang dulo. 'Di ba? It's still a good win. It builds
Mm.
character for them. Kasi I mean,
Ako,
save the miss free throws
mm,
kasi yun yung
mm.
medyo ano din, ang dami nilang minintis din na free throws. But apart from that, you need character wins during the course of the season kasi diyan ka tumitibay, diyan ka nagkaka-experience how to react on certain situations and adversities in the game. Diyan ka natetest. Ano yan talaga sila kasi mahirap pag hindi mo yan siya na-experience. Ikaw din yung mahihirapan during the peak times of the season which is mid-second round until playoffs.
Yeah, I guess yung gusto ko lang sabihin is if we see a glimpse um of our players na biglang bumitaw, let's say they assume they earn control, baka yun lang yung ayaw ko makita against
Oo.
UP. I'd rather us na, let's say, regardless of the situation, if we continue to battle, that's a good omen for the second round, regardless of the result. Tingin ko ito yung game na mas titingnan ko yung performance natin and yung demeanor natin. And if it so happens na our shots aren't falling, or if, let's say, UP is having a hot day on the field, yung tipong wala ka nang magagawa. I can take that as long as we showed effort. So, gaya nung UE game naman I would say na nung natalo
So,
tayo sa UE, we battled our way back and almost got our rewards, di ba? If not for Kevin Cambao missing the free throws that
yung
could
two
have
miss free
taken it to
throws niya sa dulo yan.
overtime, we will never know. We will never know kasi hindi na siya nangyari. Pero at least what we saw there is the team willed their way back. Even if it was a bit too late, it was still there. And yun yung wish ko on Sunday. Kasi it's going to be a fight for sure. I mean, LaSalle UP, battle of two
Pati
proud
ano, Bray,
institutions in more ways than one. So we'll see that.
I expect UP to come out with sobrang taas. Sobrang taas. Ano yun eh. Hindi nila aaminin yan pero yan yung ano eh. Yung tipong I encircled this date on the calendar. Parang ganun yan eh.
The moment na
They
nilabas yung
will
date.
they will really come out with very very high energy. So it's a challenge for us as well to match or higitan yung energy. I won't be surprised with UP really pushing it hard as early as first quarter to get a strong start. Hopefully catching us off guard probably. So yun yung mga watch outs din. Para sa akin yan yung mga watch outs din on Sunday kasi we cannot allow UP to have that good start katulad ng pinagagagawa sa atin ng UE. So we cannot afford to
Yeah,
have that
definitely.
kasi sobrang magkaiba yung quality nung dalawang teams na yan eh. So yun yung isa diyan kasi pag hindi natin na overcome yung high energy na moment na yan ni UP. Although pwede natin siguro ma-take advantage if they play too emotional. If they play on to the occasion, I hope we can pounce and take advantage on that situation, especially ma-foul nga itong si UP. So baka ma-take advantage din natin.
And yeah, I agree. And for our traditional way to end the episode, I will offer a prediction.
Yan.
No,
Fortune teller.
Siyempre,
Fortune
siyempre,
teller,
oh,
sir.
fortune
Sir.
telling. Hindi pa tayo yung hot take, pero sasabihin ko lang
Oo,
na,
sige.
kasi just to follow up yung season prediction natin to start the
Oh,
season
ako ano
87,
ako
I
1-1 ako
put
eh.
my
1-1 ako nun eh.
Oh, nag-1-1 ka. Mamaya tatanungin kita kung ito ba yung good one o yung bad one. Kasi ako nag-0-2 ako eh. But that was in mind na hindi na tayo matatalo to other teams. But I will stick with losing to UP in the first round. Siguro yung second round, baka babalik ta rin ko. Depende on how much we need the result by then. Kikita ko lang na at least by the way the two teams are playing. Alam ko mahirap i-compare kasi syempre iba-iba nga on the day yung nakalaban natin. Like yung UST ngayon at saka yung UST no Sunday are two different teams even if let's say same yung roster. Alam nyo naman ibig ko sabihin doon. They don't play the same way if they play against UP and if they play against Lasal. But I digress. Ang point ko lang is, at least now, tama si Vic eh, mas konti yung nawalang void sa UP. And I think they're riding that momentum well, as they should. As in, if tayo yung ganun yung case, we should be doing as well as they are doing now, if not better. And nakikita ko na they have the edge in this first round game. That's why medyo hindi kami yung hindi tayo yung as cocky as we could be sometimes. And hindi naman sa sinasabi natin na hindi mananalo yung team natin. Of course, Lasal has what it takes to win. Pero pragmatically speaking, I would think a close UP win by 4 points. I would be happy to be wrong, of course, 100%. Pero yun yung nakikita ko. Ikaw, Vic, would you offer this as the good one or the bad one?
I'm always on the side na first round is the bad one. Kasi mas mahirap yung bad one sa second round eh. Kasi dapat yung second round mo, pa-peak ka na niyan talaga eh. Pataas na yung laro mo heading into the playoffs eh. So I'd always prefer na yung first round mo yung uh, bad ones. And I think we can afford to have another bad one. But syempre, syempre ako, mas gusto ko manalo syempre, but kung hindi talaga, I'm still okay with it kasi ano naman eh, for as long as makabawi tayo going into the second round. Syempre mas maganda 'yun kasi paangat na 'yung laro mo going to the playoffs. Pero siguro ang ano ko prediction ko sana to win by 6. Yun lang siguro. If we win anything higher than that, bonus na siya para sa akin. But if we lose, I'm still okay to lose kasi yun nga, may ano ka naman. More than enough time ka ng second round to recover. Wherein, I would always say, mas mahirap ang laro ng second round eh. Kasi nakapag-scouta na kayo ng first round eh. So, mas alam mo na kung mas may to say, kahit sabihin mo yun nga, kahit scout mo lahat ng preseason games, pagdating ng UAP, nag-iiba yung laro niya mga yan eh. So, it's still, yung first round talagang trial and error yung ibang strategies and tactics mo dyan eh. So, second round talaga definitely mas mahirap kasi mas aral ka na ng mga kalaban mo. So, if you get wins in the second round, sobrang confidence booster niya. Especially if you will be able to qualify in the playoffs, whether it be step ladder or hindi. Laking boost nun if you are winning, if mas maganda yung panalo at pinapakita mo nung second round.
Okay, so now let's go to our favorite segment
Yun.
presented by Blue Fire,
Yes,
powered by Blue Fire, the only blue that's right
that's
for
right
you.
for you.
Yung hindi, yung more than once na okay na blue, more than once panalong blue kasi everyday panalo.
Yan. Yan.
Vic, meron ka bang hot take? Kasi kung wala ako, meron ako.
Ikaw,
Pero
ikaw, ikaw
ikaw
na
muna.
mag-hot take. Ikaw na mag-hot take ngayong
Sige, ako muna mag-hot take
episode
ulit.
natin. No, ikaw.
Magiging kind tayo. As in, let's not say something patapos. Kasi yung last hot take ko patapos eh. As in,
No.
tipong hindi tayo magpa-finals. Gusto ko talaga may reaction ng
Tinapos
tao.
mo, pre. Tinapos mo agad eh. Tinapos mo agad, pre. Oo,
Well,
huwag
with
tapusin.
what we presented na step ladder scenario, yun naman yung sinabi ko nun. Just so if you can back it up to the previous episode.
Okay.
Ang hot take ko naman for this episode is, if you're gonna look at the schedule, it's UST FEU, NU Ateneo, UE Adamson, and Lasal UP.
Mm.
I would say,
Oh,
dalawa dyan mag-overtime.
dalawa
Yan ang hot take
mag-overtime.
ko. Dalawa. So, mamili na lang kayo kung anong
Ulit?
games dyan na mag-overtime. FEU UST, UE, NU Ateneo, UE Adamson, and then Lasal UP. Dalawa mag-overtime. Yun yung
Tingin ko dun sa
hot
unang
take
dalawa yung
prediction.
overtime.
Yun nga eh.
Eh,
Pwede yan.
FEUUST Enyo Ateneo, feeling ko pwede mag-overtime.
Pwede, no?
Pwede
So,
mag-overtime.
sorry sa mga kasama nating nagko-cover, but it can
Pwede
happen.
mag-overtime yung dalawang yun. Medyo maganda matchups nung unang
Actually, kahit yung
dalawang
UE
laro eh.
Adamson,
Pero
parang,
from what I'm sorry
oh,
let's see. Pero depende kung anong klaseng demeanor ang ipapakita ni Adamson. Kasi
sabagay. Yeah.
'di ba parang nung weekend din to, di ba?
Last
Yung,
weekend.
hindi, I mean yung last weekend
Ah,
na they were up big over UP and then hindi pa nga sila nalalamangan ng sama na, hindi pa sila nalalamangan ng UP, sama na ng body language nila
so
eh.
nung nalamangan, alam na, no?
Di ba? Pinag-uusapan natin to eh. Sabi natin,
Yeah.
kahit 1 point lang ilamang ng UP dyan, guguho na yung mundo ng Adamson. And it
Unlike
happened.
UE, unlike UE na na-manage nila tayo. So, that's
'Di ba?
also
So,
something.
parang hindi ko nakikita mag-overtime si Ewan Adamson with the way that teams are playing right now. So, mas dun ako sa...
Actually, yung isang pwede pang wildcard is yung game natin, eh. Pero
Pwede din,
ayoko kasi
actually.
manonood
Yeah,
ako
pwede din, yeah.
ayoko kasi manonood ako live. Pero at the same time, kung mangyari siya, okay lang. It makes me look good kung mangyari man siya.
Pero pero sana wag na kasi kung hindi alas 10 na kayo aalis ng MOA niya.
Kahit nga yata di mag-OT, baka alas 10 pa. Wala na, sarado na yung Max nun. Wala,
Oh, alas
McDonald's
alas
drive-thru na
alas
kami.
10 kayo matatapos yan sa MOA Arena pag nagkataon na
Ayan.
mag-overtime
So
pa
for
tayo, 'di ba?
so for
Pero
our
yes,
sake,
hindi
sige.
I don't
Mm,
rule it out. Pwede din yung game natin.
mm,
But
yeah.
sana we will be able to finish the job in pa the regulation.
Yeah, that's what we hope for kasi may Monday, ano pa tayo, duties pa tayo mga
Oo,
lahat.
may
So
mga
ayan, that's
trabaho
the
din ho kami. May mga
and school.
pang-araw-araw din ho kaming trabaho,
Yeah.
yes.
So ayan,
And
that's
school
the
for the others. Yep.
hot take presented by Blue Fire, the only blue. That's right
That's
for you.
right for you.
So this is our preview of Lasal and UP. Grabe no, ang bilis first round na agad
Oo,
matatapos ng first round. I
grabe.
mean,
Oh,
parang
85
nag-start
days
lang
na
siya
nga
na
lang. Tama ba? 85 days lang. Pasko na eh. O, diba? What
exactly,
more
ayan.
pang
So,
UAAP, diba?
tapos magsa-second round na rin soon. So,
Yep.
ayan, thank you for listening. Follow us on our social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram. We are also on TikTok. So, if you're a young person who probably has TikTok,
Sa inyo na yung
mag-visit
TikTok.
kami. Exactly. I'm managing that account for us.
Oo.
Tapos,
Yeah.
our channels, so Spotify for audio and YouTube for video if you want to see our faces. And we are on YouTube, audio on Spotify if you're listening on the road or on your commute. Ganyan. We are available there. Thank you for your time listening to us. It's nice we see some comments sometimes and I think we can shout out a few of them.
Out
Meron yung
natin.
account sa YouTube natin. Si Gene Tomelden will actually comments also on our Facebook.
Yep. Oo.
He's there.
Oo. I
So
see
shout
him
out to you.
comment.
Yeah. Ayun, we see him
Kala ko,
actually
uy,
from
si
last
Coach Gold
season pa lang eh.
nagko-comment.
'Di ba? From last season pa lang he's there. So shout out to
Yep.
him and also shout out to other other listeners like si Kisan Briones. I see her sometimes there as well. I see her sometimes there and also si Kapitan Aldrin Hunap MNSA at saka si Luntian Magpakailanman. So that sila recently nagko-comment sa channels natin. So if you're also watching and listening, hi to you and hope
Yeah,
you listen to our shows.
we love to interact with everybody.
Exactly. Pati
Whether
marami
good
pa.
or bad.
Exactly. Tawag dyan, we will mention more names as we make more episodes. Marami. And even if let's say di umaabot ng thousands, what matters is at least marang nakikinig aside from our family members.
Aside from us
Which
and their
is
family members.
already a win for us, diba?
Oo.
So, and also if you see us in the games, you can now recognize us. So, as long as you say, oh, or
Ikaw
hi,
yung
Jan.
nag-hot-take ka.
Sabi mo, di
Ikaw
tayo
yung nag-hot-take
finals.
na matatalo Lasal ah. Di ba? Parang gano'n yan.
Yeah,
Loko ka.
we're friendly. And one of these days, baka mag-interview din kami on in the venue.
Oo,
So
yun.
just
Medyo
watch out for
yun
that.
yan. We
Kasi
will now get
as much as we like to talk about LaSalle sports, like what Vic said, engagement, we also want to hear from our fellow fans kasi that's what we
what's their
established
take,
this channel
no?
for.
What's their
Definitely. Di sarado ang
mga
utak
points of view
namin
ninyo.
dito. Exactly. So before we end the episode, batiin natin. Happy birthday.
Uy, happy birthday pag nag-air to. Happy
Exactly,
birthday,
di ba?
producer Pam. Yes.
By the time this airs,
Happy
mag-wish
birthday in 1 hour and 15 minutes, I think. Yeah.
Hindi,
Happy
basta pag
birthday in one
nag-air
hour
na,
and 15
I'm
minutes.
thinking, pag
Yeah.
nag-air na to,
Birthday
it's
na niya. Happy
already
na
her
birthday
birthday.
pa. Oo.
Yeah, she's the woman behind the scenes, making the content pick.
Everything, siya yung nagpapagalaw ng mga talent lang kami dito.
Exactly.
Talent lang kami.
Oo. Ayan. So, hope to see you guys on Sunday on whether on the court. And let's also mention that Vic, kasi diba women's basketball, Lasal versus UP,
Yep.
also happening. So if you have the whole Sunday, family day, you can hang
Yeah.
out sa
Nood
MOA
kayo ng
area,
game
watch the
namin,
women's game,
1:30.
watch the
Yeah.
women's game, then kain kayo somewhere else while
And
the
then watch the
Lasal
next
game is not
game.
going, and then watch the Lasal game.
Yeah.
So that's
Oo,
it
kain
sa
na kayo ng
episode.
maaga.
Baka 7 na mag-start, no?
Oo, hindi
If
talaga
walang
mas advisable if you're watching the second game on a Sunday kayo ng maaga kasi I think Saturdays mas maraming nag-o-open ng late na mga resto so you can
Yeah, but Sunday
afford to
maaga na nagsasara. So ayan, if you have the whole Sunday for your family, it's a
watch us.
great
We
way
would
to
love
enjoy
to
Lasal
see
basketball.
you support us as well. Yeah.
Ayan, so it's a game against the Maroons on both women's and men's basketball. And if you're also following the other sports, they're also happening throughout this month. So
Meron bang
just keep
men's
an eye
football
on
na
our
Sunday?
channels. Not really sure.
Kasi meron tayong match ng
But
Thursday.
meron tayong match on Thursday against Ateneo, the one that
Yeah.
got canceled. Enjoy the game, support Lasal. It's always a fun feeling. Pag off-season, medyo namimiss namin siya. So while it's happening, just be there.
Make the most out
Uh,
of it.
so, exactly, because it only happens in 3 to 6 months in our year. So
Tapos wala na.
make it count. So on behalf of Vic, this is Brian. Thank you for watching / listening to us. As we all say,
Animal Asal!
Animo Lasal! Go Ateneo, 1 and
And
5.
5. Bash na naman tayo niyan, pre.